Hey there, guys, and welcome back to Torture Sheepdog Dream Daddy Dad Dating Simulator. A phone's ringing. Who is it? Oh, Sheep, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls the cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden. Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that guard.
What? Oh. What? Okay. Phew. That was a close one. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Sheep. My sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything all right? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school. Post haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with us, with you. Our dads gotta stick together. Huh. You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Oh shit. Hey Hugo. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
Hey Damien, you're here in record time.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, my dear friend. Wow. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the "my kids are in trouble" rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe.
Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classrooms in session and vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness.
What's your step?
I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. Huh. What happened here?
Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me.
What?
The room falls silent. Oh god, I can't even remember.
I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just looking to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me that there would be wine down here, you tricked me.
Huh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second, Lucian. Did you try to cask of Amontillado Ernest?
I'm neither confirming nor denying that.
I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story, where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine from a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him?
I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him down there.
What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him?
Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realised that I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off.
Ernest, 20 minutes.
Dad.
Whoa.
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire week, entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story?
I read the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie.
What?
It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie.
Ah, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson.
Damien and Hugo both have their head in their hands.
You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here.
Alright, I'm putting this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in a tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily.
I'm not going to therapy again.
Oh no.
I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed.
Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard.
I love you, son. But Lucian continues staring out the window.
Love you too.
We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. Nah, get it? Because they're relatives to each other. They're father and son. The moment we pull out into the out driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's all right, and all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. Does this kind of thing happen a lot? Once in a blue moon, yes. He rather enjoys pranking his classmates, and teachers, and me. Wow, I don't know if I could handle that, honestly. Don't fret. I've learned to be patient with him. See you around soon? It would be my honor and a pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her.
Yo!
What you watching?
Yeah.
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition.
I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunting brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I'll tell you what's so bad. Why don't... Fuck my voice. Why don't they just get a regular sized house?
I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go?
It got strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucian since he tried to...
He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage, and then tried to brick him into the wall, right?
How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me?
Lucian live streamed the entire thing.
This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad.
I dig his style.
You know what? Me too. So was that my date? I didn't get as many points for this one.
That was a phenomenal date.
Hey, thank you. I got good Poe. A decent... Fang wasn't great. Bonding was okay. Grill was okay. I didn't even remember Grill. Okay. I guess...
Welcome. You've got dads.
This kind of makes this episode a bit shorter than the other ones, but I've had a couple of ones which dragged on longer because I forgot. So let's call this one here at the end of that date. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It also helps out a lot, and of course I do really appreciate it. I hate you all, and I'll see you in the next one.